Right now I'm going to initialize ZBrush and hit yes. Start over. That's what I was talking about earlier. Probably just easier to initialize ZBrush than anything else. Okay, let's go in here and grab a 3D cube, click and drag it out. Hit edit and go into polyface. You'll see that it's made of some way whacked out polygons that meet into a polar cap. And it looks unified here, but not here. So that's where we go over to a thing over here called unified skin, where I can use the skin to basically wrap a nice little shell around it of good polygons. What I'm going to do is lower this all the way down to 8. Okay? Obvious for some reason that it's an 8-sided box. Now, on the skin thickness or smoothness, I'm going to put that down to 0 and go ahead and make a unified skin. Now, it's launched that skin over here, and if I click on it, this is uniformed polys. Okay, they're all the same size and they go all the way around the mesh. To lower the polygon structure on this, it's very easy to do that, and I want to get it all the way down just to an 8-sided mesh with no divisions. Okay, I go in here. In order to do that, I have to kind of make a UV structure. Okay, and it looks like it's already got one. Okay, because if it didn't have one, it wouldn't light up like this. So what I want to do is go to geometry and reconstruct subdivides. There we go. Now, if you look over here, I have the ability to go from 1 to 4. Okay, that's nice. If you want a good sculpting sphere though, however, I would say delete the higher res and hit divide once and start out with something like this and start messing around with the sculpt. Okay, then you can mess around with the tools that I'm going to show you here shortly. You know, just my favorite tool right now is probably the move tool at this level. And you can move just simple parts just like that. But before we get in too far with the sculpting capabilities, what you should know, and I know you want to play around with it pretty much, make sure you have your rotate on all axes on. Make sure you turn your local off. And if you really want to sculpt, the best way to do it is go into transform, activate symmetry. Okay, and now when you change one side, you'll change the other. Okay, just like that. This is a great way to start, and when you get to a next level, you want to hit divide and then go on. Later on, I'm going to have you make a head out of this, and then later on I'm going to actually have you make a skull out of it also. Okay, but for right now, you should definitely play around with the whole concept of moving this around, jumping between and just kind of using move. And now in the next video, I'm going to show you what all these do.